Hi! Hello! It is Higurashi Day! Hello! I hope everyone's having a nice day. Hi, Ludwin! It's nice seeing you. Welcome, 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 welcome! Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a nice day today. But yeah! So it's gonna be Higurashi. So here we go. Yeah! Okay. Okay. Audio is... Why is it blank? Why are you blank? Let's fix that. Yes? Okay. It should be fixed now. Okay. Oh, I rubbed my nose. Okay. Do-do. 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 Oh. Do-do. Yee. Okay. Let's... Hi, Ludwin! Finally! Got the visual novel to stream. That's right, Ludwin. Finally. So I have to be kind of quiet because my landlord's home. So let's load the end of chapter 5. Yes. Okay, okay, let's go. Continue. Let's continue this. Right. Okay. A few days had passed since the incident. Oh, did it stop? Hold on. I leaned in too close to the screen. And okay. Okay. There we go. Now, do not lean in close. Okay. During that time, either Mion was busy or Rika-chan had to help with the festival preparations, so we couldn't get everybody together for the club activities. Even though I thought I would never want to participate again after the years it shaved off my life, each time not having it only made my heart grow fonder. I really am not honest with myself. Today we finally had our club activities again. These weren't the same old club activities. It was called the Watanagashi 5 Demon Firefight, and it was one of the biggest events in the club. I have to be kind of quiet because my landlord is home with her partner, and so now it's gonna be quiet reading, semi, but I'm still gonna do my best to do the stuff. Okay, thank you. Keiji, does this yukata still fit you? Can you... that's his mom. Can you try it on for a second? Mom pulled out an old dusty yukata. Nah, I don't need a yukata. Those are embarrassing, so I'll just go in my normal clothes. Water. But this is a festival. Wear it, okay? Rina and the others said regular clothes are just fine. If I was the only one wearing a yukata, it'd be even more embarrassing. I put on the same old vest as usual. I'll be going with Rina and the others, so you don't need to worry about me. Is that so? I'll be going with Dad when he wakes up. Dad let out a loud snore from the sofa. There you go. I noticed a snore. From how it looks, he must have pulled an all-nighter last night. He just finished sending his manuscript, so he might not wake up for a while. It seems my dad writes for art magazines sometimes too. Oh, okay. I could do that. How's that? Is that better? Did I fix it? Sorry if it was wonky. It seems my dad writes for art magazines sometimes too. I've never read it though. Oh, I can push button. I wonder if my dad is a really famous artist. Since his own son is saying something like that, I can't imagine he's selling it all that well. But he's able to feed a family of 3, and my life isn't exactly full of hardships. It could be that he's some master. Oh, cool. Okay. Yay. Thank you, Ludwin. It could be that he's some master painter, and I didn't know about it. Oh, ding-dongs. Kechi-kun, are you home? Uh-oh, it was already time. I didn't want them coming here, so I was planning on leaving early and waiting outside. Oh my, it's Rina-chan. Thank you for always looking after Kechi. Ma'am, he's also been looking out for me for... Why are you blushing just for meeting my mom? Don't get all flustered. It really doesn't feel right. Let's go, Rina. Since Rina would continue to space out if I left her here, I grabbed her hand and dragged her out. Rina-chan, look after Kechi for me. How? Yes, ma'am. Even if it means I must sacrifice myself. Then why don't you do it right now? She waved back even as I was dragging her away. Okay, Kei-chan. You hungry today? We'll take care of that. Take care of that at these stalls. That says stalls. Hold on. I don't know if taking off my glasses helped me or made it worse. Rina, what the fuck? That's my mom. That's correct, Ludwin. That's his mom. Oh, I need water. Oh man, you know what sucked? Hi Hackaday! Welcome to the stream! Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Nighttime I can be a little louder though. I can be louder at nighttime with the Grey Garden. I also didn't eat anything at all today. And after the stream, I need to do errands. I do have glasses. It's how I see and read and everything. I need a new pair though. I've had these for about 3 years, go 4? Somewhere around there. They're kind of beaten up and getting... And me doing shit. Not... I don't know how to keep my glasses clean. I've had them for 3 years or so. I really like them, but let's see if I can read better without them because they're really dirty. I don't think Maichi would look good in glasses. Like, I thought about it really hard. Wow, I take off my glasses and I suddenly... I see myself. And I'm like, damn. Without my glasses, I look funny. And sorry, it's still morning. So... yeah. Okay, but, yeah. Oh, I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm trying to wake up. Hold on. Wake up me. Glasses? Do you need them? You thought I'd let myself get full I like using glasses. Mine are fine. Nice! I'm glad you enjoy your glasses. I'm so lost right now. Just that they get dirty easy. Yeah, they get dirty easy and have to clean them. I can't do contacts because, like, if I do contacts, wow, I can't concentrate on the game right now. Let's chat for a moment. Need to fix this one too. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Why it's not duh. The fuck? I messed up. What? My headphones are on, right? Why? Why is it still coming out of why is it still coming out of the wrong area? Stop that. Hold on. There. I don't know what happened. Oh man, this is better. Okay. At least we have nice music. Hold on. Is this fixed too? No. I need to fix this. There we go. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Ah. There we go. Alright. Let's chat for a moment. Okay. Yeah, it was a 2-in-1 moment. I didn't understand. Yeah, we were having a little technical issue. It got super loud. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to get super loud. I don't know. I think glasses are just a stigma, I guess, because oh man, I can't concentrate. But at least I figured this out, so I'm pretty happy about that. What do you want to talk about? Like, glasses are cool, but I think it's just like a stigma that people put on the person. I don't know. I need them to, like, see, so without them, I'm doomed. Is everything okay on this end? Okay, everything's okay on this end. Good. Okay. Awful. Yeah. Yeah. But I honestly don't think that's a statement now. Because I lost the rest of my thought. Because I can't yeah, I use glasses because I can't see without them. I have vision problems. I understand. Vision problems suck. I hate vision problems. They're so annoying. And I have them. And I don't want to wear contacts. Because contacts are like... You have to go so close to your eyeball. And It's, ugh, it's awful. I don't know. I don't want to touch my eyeball. I'm super okay with not touching my eyeball. Anyone else can touch their own eyeballs. I don't want to touch theirs, and I don't want them to touch mine. Having vision probably equals having myopia and astigmatism, though. Hi, Luminite! Welcome to the stream! Welcome, welcome! Thank you for joining! Thank you, thank you! Oh, excuse me. That burp wasn't supposed to be there, but natural gases happened. Astigmatism! There we go. My OC Cinder wears. Oh, nice! Aye, aye, Captain? Imagine Maichi on a pirate ship. Maichi on a pirate ship would be kind of wild. Water's good. I hope everyone is able to drink water, because water is absolutely delicious and awesome and amazing. I don't want to use contact lens. I fear that I might... Yeah. And, like, if you don't take care of them properly, it's not good for your eyeballs. And I know myself to know myself well enough that, well, if I add it to my routine, then maybe. But that's another thing to add to my routine, and I already have, like, copious amounts of things already to do in my routine in the mornings and the night. So I'm like, oh. Yeah, I've been getting my right eye blurrier. Oof. That's rough. Noticed when I was hunting. Oof. That's the baddest time to notice. I'm kinda chilly, and I kinda wanna put on something because the fan's blowing my way to make my 2-in-1 not overheat. But I am doing another stream at 8 p.m. though. It's gonna be the Grey Garden this time. I'm probably gonna get coffee, like the Starbucks coffee. So, yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hi, Raven Gavida. Dang, it's too early to exist. I know, right? It is too early to exist. But you are 9 p.m. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. My memory's awful, and I'm like tired / can't concentrate, but I'm trying to play the game at the same time. I gotta finish my essay today, which is cool. Oh, nice. Nice. What's your essay about? Is it anything awesome? Is it amazing? Is it cool? Is it about anything nifty? Answer that while I'm away putting on warm clothes while I sit in front of the fan. I'll be... Oh, welcome out of class. I'll be right back. I wanna put on something warm. I really want something. I want something warm. Hello, I am back. Haha. Haha, I am here. It is too early to think. It's an argumentative essay about why people need to wear masks. Ah, yes, that is a good essay. Good job. I'm sorry that I sound kind of sleepy. That's because I am sleepy. I need to figure out what to eat before I do my errands. I want to eat something fast, but all I have... Actually, I could eat the pasta. Hi, welcome back, Yeah, that's Ludwin, That's Ludwin, Raven. Hi, Raven. Hi. Okay. I think... Oof. Okay, I think I'm ready to go back to the game now. Let's go. Game. Okay. Slept like 3 hours and done. Oh, sometimes that happens sometimes. It's your body takes it like a quick nap. We're taking safety precautions. Yeah. Interesting. I hope that goes well. Game time. Who is talking? Okay, you thought I'd let myself get full knowing the club activities will involve the stalls? Wouldn't have it any other way. Ah. Where are Rika-chan and Satoko? Are they already at the temple? It's gaming time. Yep! Rika-chan's a festival committee member after all. Satoko-chan is probably with her as well. I see. Alright. Let's make some noise today. Let's make some noise. Yeah! A picture! It's never too early to game. Nah, never too early to game. Always game. Always go further. Push your gamer limits to the all-time high. Gaming time. You know what? I can't stop thinking about Maichi's new design and how much I fucking want it. I love the new design so much. I want to do so much with it. I like the longer hair, and I like how it's longer in the front and shorter in the back. I've always loved those types of hairstyles. I need to figure out more of an outfit for Maichi for the winter, but I suck at designing clothes, but I'll do my best. I'll figure something out. But yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I don't know. I really like the new design. I really do want... Yes, I am making a new model, but I'm thinking about commissioning one for my birthday next month. Because, Thank you. I'm thinking about... And I'm trying to show that there's more shades of purple in Maichi's hair than blues. Because it starts out blue, but then it goes to, like, dark purple to the night sky color. You know, where you see the stars and stuff, and, like, I don't know. You could see planets, I guess, sometimes. Maybe planets should be added. But that seems like a lot. I think stars are fine, but I guess it depends where Maichi is. Sometimes planets occur. I guess it's like how... Yeah, my birthday's next month. I'm a December baby. Delicious. And being a December baby means... Ugh, awful. My commissions might be open next month though, to be honest. I could do one for free. Oh, nice. I hope it goes well. We were already... Okay. cat fur. Hi, Ripa! Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I hope you're having a nice day today. I hope. We are already in high... thank you, Hakure. I appreciate it. Thank you. Man, I'm gonna be another year older. Damn. We were already in high spirits with just the 3 of us there. I need to remember that I need to push the button. Were you one of those kinds of people that got 2 gifts same month, or it depends on the person. My parents did same month, but sometimes they did more than that. But the bigger presents were the jointed presents. Like when the PS3 came out, that was jointed. So I got that. But other than that, it depended on the person, I guess. Wait, yeah, real people in the background. Holy shit. It was way more lively at the Farood shrine than shrine than the last time. I'm sorry I pronounced that wrong. Than the last time I came, far exceeding my expectations. I do have a B-day next month, in December. It's in the middle of the month. It's at close to Christmas, and I'm like, it's not in the beginning of the month, and it's not at the end of the month. It's smack dab in the middle of the month, and I'm like, why? Just makes everything worse. Throngs of people were crammed between rows of market stalls lined with colorful paper lanterns. Despite that, it was actually quite enjoyable. There sure are lots of people here. I can't believe they all live in Hinamazawa. Everybody attends the Watanagashi. I think about half the village is here. It's not just that. Municipal and youth councils from neighboring towns and villages advertise this event as well. That's right. There aren't that many students at our school, but there's a lot of kids here today. It just doesn't feel like a festival unless there are kids running around after all. That's true, I agree. I'm not Santa Claus. I don't want to be Santa Claus. No. Ah, hello and good evening. These 2 knew everybody we came across. And of course I greeted them as well, but I still wasn't familiar with everybody yet. Oh, Rina-chan. Thanks for the food you brought me a while back. My son loved it. He said it was delicious. Hi, Kannan. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I hope you're having a nice day today. I hope. Hello. Was that supposed to be Caro and it was a typo? It's okay. Are you a frog? Hi, frog. If you're supposed to be a frog, that would be really cool. Hi. But that's okay if you're not too, because you're cool in general, Kannan. I just met you. Hello. Everyone is cool. Ah, it was nothing at all. I'm glad he liked it. Say hello to Kazuma-kun for me, please. Hey, if it isn't Sonozaki Oju-chan, I'm in charge of a stand again this year, so make sure you come visit. Pops, have you gotten fatter? You'll end up having a heart attack with a gut like that. Oh, this kid here is new. Are you one of her classmates? Underclassmates? Classman! He's one of my members. An upcoming hopeful. If you cross him, he could crush your stand in one night. Win! I think W means win. You've got little Missy's seal of approval, I see. Hope you take it easy on me. On you? As you could imagine, Mion was chatting away with the old guys running the stalls. Excuse me. Mi-chan is really energetic after all. She's really popular with the older men. I think Rina is pretty popular too, being cute and all. That was, of course, so long as her little condition didn't flare up. Say hello to Kazuma-kun. Received you. Yakuza 1 intensifies. I'm popular with some people? Really? Really? With some people. I evaded giving her a straight answer by roughly tousling her hair. Rude. The stall keepers came all the way from town. It's not really a festival without them after all. So we're going to mess with them now? I don't care what kind of match it is, I'm going to win it. Oh yes, I'll try too. You'll find out. No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. Hey, you're very late. It's unacceptable to keep a lady waiting, Kechi-san. Oh, my bad. Where is the lady I've kept waiting? What did you just say? Oh, I wish I could do funny voices right now. Oh, nice, Rippa Rippa. Nice, nice. I hope it's a good, nice day of quarantine for you. Our quarantine's starting back up. Oh, no, you're okay, Hakurei. We're just stating, that's all. She was all excited about being able to get everybody in the club together for the first time in a while. Wow, Rika-chan! Cute! Rina let out an elated sigh. It seemed that the real lady had made her appearance. No funny noises. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to Kechi as well. Woo! Looking good. You're looking sharp again this year. Cute! Gonna take you home. Rika-chan was wearing a Shrine Maiden outfit. Yup. Rina's little outburst was completely understandable. Rika-chan's clothes sure look like real deal. Is that a real Shrine Maiden outfit? My grandmother made them by hand. They're quite authentic. Rika-chan has an important task to do at the end of the festival, so she's wearing this. I see. Rika-chan was on the executive committee because she performed all the Shrine Maiden rituals for the festivals. Is that Reimu Hakurei from Toho Project PC98? Oh shit! It's Reimu! PC98 Reimu! There she is! My work is only during the finale of the festival, so I can still... Wow, who's talking? My work is only during the finale of the festival, so I can still blah 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 play for a while. But we can't afford to waste any time. Let us begin. Right! It felt good to wander around the festival with just the 5 of us. Mion called everyone over to a stand that caught her attention and proposed a rather odd competition. Takoyaki eating race. Everyone has to buy their own. Ready? Steady? Was it steady? PC98 Reimu is cute. A standard invented stalls. The takoyaki stand. What was especially standard for these kinds of events was the fact that they were simply balls of dough. Takoyaki in name only. It burns! Are you okay, Kechi-kun? Have some water. My, eating those scalding takoyaki whole is suicide. I guess the trick is to buy the ready-made ones that have been left there for a while. They really don't taste good. The stall next to it was a shaved ice stand. It was still a bit too early in the season for that, but right then it didn't matter. Let's do shaved ice this time. It's a shaved ice eating race. Ready? Go! Shaved ice eating race? I can't! As long as you can melt it a bit with your body heat, then... I want to have some takoyaki. Yeah, me too. I don't know. It's so cold. Not smart. This old man ordered it with plenty of syrup. It melts quickly when it's mixed up. Those stooges were too late. The moment they chose to tackle it head on was their downfall. Phew, finished. K-chan is done. That was too fast. It couldn't be. Keiichi-kun, you didn't add water from the goldfish tank behind you, did you? Ew. Ew. That can't taste very good. Ew. Next to that, that was another old favorite, a cotton candy stand. Why don't we do this one next? Of course, it's a speed eating contest. Hey, how do you eat cotton candy quickly? How? Has a lot of body heat, is hot. On Satoko's mark, Mian, Satoko, and I all compressed the cotton candy with our bare hands. The time it took to stick the whole thing in our mouths, 3 seconds. I expected Satoko to figure it out, but I didn't think Keiichi-kun would too. I can't have you treating me like I'm a newbie forever, can I? It won't taste very good. Rika-chan had also crushed it between her hands and stuck it into her mouth. This is probably the only place in Japan where people eat cotton candy like this. I think only Rina's cotton candy was happy with how it was eaten, but it felt like we'd end up doing stuff like eat noodles through the nose contest or human water pump up at the goldfish scoop at the rate things were going. Oh man. This old man will probably still win too. I am simply no match for Mian when it comes to eating repulsive things. Yeah, seriously. What's up with you guys? Are you telling me you don't want to have a blue Hawaii topped yakisoba eating contest? What? Shake, shake! Both Satoko and I shook our heads in unison. Man, doing it with a fan is really cold. Since I'm not drawing, I'm just reading, and I could do it from upstairs too, and I think I can do it without a fan. Can we have a game that doesn't involve food first time, can we? Rina's proposal was a godsend. It was about time you played a different kind of game. It also seemed like neither Rina nor Rika-chan were very good at speed eating or gorging themselves. Me too. Okay, Rina, I'll let you pick out the next game. Anything is fine. Well then, I'm going to be the judge. Find cute things on the festival grounds. You have 1 minute. Fine by me. I know exactly what Rina likes. Alright, I think I can win with that. Ready? Go! Oh? Why aren't Keiichi-kun and Rika-chan starting? Why not? Mian and Satoko dashed off madly, but Rika-chan and I calmly stayed right where we are. Dance Dance Revolution is so good! Could it be? You've already found it? The cute thing? We've already found it. Keiichi too? Yeah. What is it? What is it? I can't wait! Both Rika-chan and I stood motionless for those few moments before Mian and Satoko returned. This is probably the first time we've gone head-to-head like this. It will be the first. Rika-chan, you expect to win with that, huh? I am a member of this club as well. Win by any means is our society's third rule. You're on! Rika-chan sneered to the best of her ability. You're on! Okay, I did that backwards, but it's fine. Both Mion and Satoko came back, each with their own plan of attack stuffed in their arms. Okay then, let's go in order. Let's start with the club president, Mi-chan. Too bad, you guys, I'm ending this now. This old man brought this. Where did she get those? They were old tin diamond-shaped signs. Pleb, curry, snake oil, incense, and oronamin C. What about this? That's very understated. I little too understated, Mion. I used to see those stuck-up barbed wire fences. They were more nostalgic than cute. Can you explain what part of that is cute? But there were puffs of smoke noisily shooting out of Rina's ears and nose, almost like a steam train. I didn't get it. I shall be up next. It is this. It was the hand-drawn poster from the Ladies' Society roasted corn stall. It was a really bad sketch done by a housewife. An anthropomorphic roasted corn drawn without any sort of real plan. Its very existence invited a sense of sorrow to the viewer. Bleep! It was the sound of blood jetting out of noses, Rina! It seemed to have been rated higher than Mion's. I really didn't get it. It feels like your artistic sense is a little avant-garde by about 5 eons. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Those were nothing but mass-produced signs after all. They had no chance against something hand-drawn. I couldn't even begin to follow the way those guys were thinking. Then I will be next. Next is Rika-chan, is it? What can you even do without anything? Did you and Satoko both forget? If Rika-chan felt like it, she could simply... After moving back about 10 yards, she began waddling up to Rina. Aw, yeah. Seeing that, both Mion and Satoko gasped. Oh, no! Too late! Rika-chan tripped over nothing and lay motionless after falling down. Rina hurried over to her. Rika-chan, are you alright? Rika-chan had a lump on her forehead and tears welled up in her eyes. Only her fingers peeked out from her sleeves. This was the vital part. The palms of her hands were covered by her sleeves. She made just a single sound. Oh, cute! Going to take you home! I'd completely forgotten that! The play that I personally had to use! Rina's face went completely red, her head bobbing back and forth with excitement. She embraced Rika-chan and began rubbing her cheek against her. I'd expect no less from her. Not a single element was overlooked. Lolly, Shrine Maiden, brink of crying, Mew, it was perfect! A simple trip transcended into pure moe. Now this is what you call art! K-chan was a pretty weird definition of art. I'll just pretend the sharp sting of those words cutting through me like a razor was a figment of my imagination. Rika-chan turned her gaze to me with a daunting smile as she was caressed by Rina, who was in full cute mode. Now, Kechi, can you beat me? That cold smile's frightening, Rika-chan. It must just be my imagination, but I see a demon inside her sometimes. K-chan seems to have his own plan of attack. I wonder what he's going to show her. I also wish to observe the play Kechi-san will make. Could it be as Kechi is also going to give a performance? I basked in her pointed stares. I pulled Rina, who gave no sign of canceling out of cute mode, away from Rika-chan. How? Cute thing! Kechi-chan, let go! I'll show you something even cuter, so just hold on for now. Huh? Oh? Something even cuter? But it's a bit too crowded here. Let's go back there. Rina looked very surprised as I pulled her behind the shrine. I cannot fathom what Kechi-san could possibly be planning. Whole career. This is Kei-chan after all. No, it couldn't be. Keep on fighting, yeah! After a bit, I returned. And a bit after that, so did Rina, dragging her feet. There's no way that scoundrel Kei-chan did something to innocent little Rina? Mion and Satoko passed by me, heading straight toward Rina. What exactly did he do to you? For a moment, Rina was too dazed to realize someone was talking to her. And with that, I need more water, and with that, I'm gonna make some food. But I will be right back. I am going to make pumpkin spice cinnamon buns because I need to eat before doing errands, and so I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna cook food. I wish I could just do this in the kitchen, but I can't. So I will be right back, but let the suspense have you. What did Kechi-kun do to Rina-chan in the back? What? Oh no! I will be right back. But I will be back, but they'll be cooking. But I need to set a timer for myself, so I will set an alarm on my phone so I know when to go upstairs to grab them. Thank you. So, the oven's preheating right now. Um, and I'm gonna put the buns the in the oven, and I'm gonna bring down a pack of peanuts because as I walked upstairs, I learned that I got very lightheaded, and I didn't know how hungry I was until I stood up, and my body's like, you need to eat something or you're going to fall. And I'm like, okay. So I going to bring down peanut M&Ms while the cinnamon buns cook. So prepare for a little munching because I need it or I will die. Well, not die, but like I don't know, fall. I don't know. But yeah. Hopefully we can get to some music part. Let's try and get to some music. Thank you. Thank you. Gasp. Ha. Oh, it's me, Chan. How? Rena, are you alright? Did K-Chan do anything to you? No, he didn't do anything strange to me. How? This is quite severe. Exactly what did Keiji-san show you? It was so cute. How? Cute? What did he show you, Rena? Rena let out a really long how. Her eyes sparkled as she spoke. Hello? What? Oh, there's the music. Hello, Jasiek and Mahawk. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I don't know where they are. Did I miss them? I'm sorry. Hello. Alright, music's back. Cool. Alright. Now that the music's back, the oven went beep beep. So I will be right back to put the cinnamon buns in there and grab peanut M&Ms. Okay. Ah. Now I have 30 minutes to wait for the food to be done. Munch. Huh? How? What? What? Showing me something so dirty. I am making cinnamon roll. Pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls. You sick pervert! I shall have you beaten into oblivion. Wait, you've got it all wrong. A dark, billowing aura flowed from Mion and Satoko. As yeah. His reputation is dying. Wait. It was no good. They were gonna kill me. Me-chan? I'm not sure what's going on, but you've got it all wrong. You see, Kechi-kun had a peanut. It's a fur seal keychain. Rika-chan stuck her hand into my pocket and pulled out my keychain. Eh? He said he made it long ago for one of his summer school assignments. He said he doesn't show it often because it's embarrassing. Yeah, so small and cute. He tried his best to make it. It's so wonderful. Oh! This old man thought you meant it was Kechi's cute little fur seal. Gave Rina a peanut. Oh, ho. I'd expect no less from Mion-san. You misconstrue things in the wildest ways. They slung insults at each other and looked like they were ready to tear into each other at any second. I beg of you, if I'm in the clear, would you mind getting off of me? Oh. Oh no. They were caught. We were interrupted by the flash of camera. Yeah! Hi, Senior Plebeian! Welcome to the stream! Welcome! Thank you for joining! Thank you! I'm eating peanuts while they're at the Watanagashi festival. Okay, Hakure. I'm gonna eat another peanut. You get that food. Food's important. Don't pull on me. Don't pull on me where I, don't eat. This dude is so ripped, Raven. This dude's ripped as heck. We were interrupted by the flash of a camera. Hey guys, you all seem energetic as usual. It was Tomitaki-san. As I lay crumpled on the ground, Mion and Satoko continued to bicker above me. Rika-chan was putting me on the head, and Rina was still in cute mode. It was probably quite a lively scene. It's a fine evening indeed, although it's rather poor etiquette to photograph a lady without her permission. That's right. At least you don't really need Satoko's permission. Satoko dug her heel into me. Good evening. Ah, you're heading back tomorrow, aren't you? Were you able to take lots of good photos? Excuse me. Thanks to you, I got plenty of good shots. Tonight's the last we can see of old Tomitaki-sama, isn't it? It's such a shame. Hurry up and have your major breakout soon. Just as rude as ever, aren't you? I really am sad I won't be able to hear that voice of yours for almost half a year. Be sure to have as much fun as you can tonight. You'll be back in Tokyo tomorrow after all. Peanut time. That's true. It will be another 6 months until I can enjoy another night where I can see the stars. Tomoki-san looked up at the night sky cheerfully. The strongest of pictures. At that moment, even though he was smiling, I sensed a bit of sadness. Why don't you move here, Tomitaki-san? In Hanamazawa? Tomitaki-san was speechless. It's not very convenient here. No shops or recreational spots. There might not be anything really here, but you know, everyone knew that what I was trying to say. Tomitaki-san was also well aware. So Rina, Mion, Satoko, and Rika-chan, none of them butted in. I've only been here for less than a month, so I don't really know everything about it. Normally, I'm a really talkative guy, but in situations like this, I'm at a loss for words. Even though all this was happening in such a boisterous setting, it felt like all the background noise was fading into the distance. This place is probably... Tomitaki-san rested his hand on me, gently silencing me. Thank you, Kichi-kun, Mion-chan and Rina-chan, Satoko-chan and Rika-chan. Tomitaki-san's smile was so slight it looked as if it was going to crumble at any minute, but it was warm. I also think it would be great if I could live here. Those might have been cruel words coming from a kid who didn't need to worry about working to feed himself. A hand touched my back. It was Mia. No jackboxing tonight. I'm doing Grey Garden tonight. I have a schedule. Like, I'm not doing it. You guys can, though. I'm gonna be playing Grey Garden. Ketchi-kun, you shouldn't pick on adults. It's not nice. And I thought we determined that it was just going to be... Oh! For the Discord, we're gonna start doing community nights when I save up for a better computer. But that's later. Sorry, I need to do something. Okay, Peanut. We won't be seeing him for a while after all. We need to make sure Tomitaki-san also enjoys tonight. When Rina smiled, the mood instantly got brighter. That's true. I think I'll do just that. Ah! Hey, Mi-chan! How about it? Can we let Tomitaki-san in our club activities? That's a great idea! Or so I thought, but Mian had a snobbish look on her face. One of us requires for membership is residence in Hinamizawa, you see. Come on, Mi-chan, just for today. Don't be mean. Oh. I don't have nice music. Well, he does come around often every year. I'll make him an honorary citizen. Whoa, yay! Now then, I wonder if this aged fellow will past his prime will be a match for me. Let's have him show us the wisdom of a mature adult. Hey, can you keep up with us, youngins? Tomitaki-san stepped back slightly at our audaciousness. I, Mian Sonozaki, club president, do hereby authorize honorary citizen Tomitaki's entry into our club. Her words were quickly drowned out by our cheers. What do you mean by club? What our club does, you see, in order to cope with our complicated society, we perform various activities with various rules. Sometimes they are in your favor, and sometimes they work against you. I'm pretty weak, so I'd prefer you not single me out. Let's try to get along. If you wish to mock our childish games, then this will be the perfect opportunity. We'll leave you with nothing. We won't even leave the hairs on your butt. So it's a club where we play games together. Of course Vika-chan was the only one to give an answer that made sense. Alright, just what I wanted. I'll take you up on that challenge. Don't be too rough on me, my mentors. We live in a society. Mian's secretly the Joker. Tomitaki-san got riled up and did a victory pose like he was 10 years younger. That's perfect. Yes. No, I don't know. You can stand by that opinion. I never watched The Joker. I don't care for those types of movies. Now we looked like a family of 6. We continued walking through the festival with Mian in the front. Now we looked like a family of 6. It had some intensity to it. Same rules as always. The loser will, of course, be subject to penalty. Tomitaki-san was a bit surprised. But to us, it was just the same as always. Regardless of how terrible a penalty was. Just don't lose! Rena was also brimming with determination. She didn't have any intention of losing. That's true. Whoops. Is it? I don't know. I've never seen it before, so... I've only seen the memes. I'm sorry I'm having such a terrible time concentrating on this. I really wanted to play this game, but I'm having such a hard time concentrating. I am eating peanuts. Tomitaki-san whispered that to nobody in particular. At that moment, we heard an old man call out in a strong voice. Looking over, I realized it was the man Mion had greeted right before the festival. You're here, little Miss Sonozaki. Seems you brought quite the crowd. We came to eradicate your entire stall. His stall was a shooting gallery. It was the usual setup where you had to knock down the prize you wanted with a cock gun. Did it say cock or cork? The rules are simple. 3 shots. The winner is whoever gets the biggest prize. Everybody shouted their agreement. There was no need to consider how to win, since the condition for victory was simply size. The biggest prize at the stall, it went without question. It was that one, wasn't it? Whoa! That teddy bear! Cute! Rena was gazing longingly at a large stuffed animal. It was intentionally placed on an unsteady platform, so it was possible to get it if you hit it in the right spot. It's magnificently set up to make someone think that. Oh, nice, Hakade. Good. Not bad, Ketchy-san. I figured you would see through this scam instantly. The most logical course of action would be to aim for some candy or a doll. The intent analysis had already begun. In this club, you'll get eaten alive if you don't come prepared. Everything hinges on what plan you come up with before the main event. At some point, a large crowd had gathered around us, making a big fuss. There was this much of a following for our club's infamous event. Knocking that bear down ensures a win. Only 3 shots. To use them all just trying, that'd be rough. Hey! I have other customers waiting, you know. Who's up first? The first one has the advantage of being able to aim for the easier prizes, but it's dangerous to compete without knowing the gun's quirks. Tomitaki-san's takes the situation was pretty good. He gets what our club is about. Well then, to be fair, how about using rock, paper, scissors to decide? How about it? That's really the only way. Rock, paper, scissors! After a couple of matches, it ended up with Mion being first. I didn't want to end up first. Well, I'll just think of it as a handicap, Gramps. Gun, here you go. When the shooting range guy handed her rifle, Mion looked it over intently. She didn't forget to check the cork bullet either. Okay, this gun is brand new, isn't it? Not bad, no faults. Mion raised the gun in one swift motion. It was completely different from her careful inspection. She was shooting from the hip. Fire! I need to check on if my food is burning. I will be right back. cooked! Sorry about coming and leaving so much, but I was making food, and I live in the basement, and my landlord's home, so I can't do this in the kitchen. So, I had to go check if my food was burning. And it wasn't, and now it's cooling off, but I'm glad I went upstairs because the timer didn't go off yet, but I checked on them and they were done, and if they were in longer, it would be more, they would have been more browner than they are. When I'm pretty happy with where they are right now. Fire, reload, fire, reload. Amazing Mirror's fun. Fire. For Kirby. Flop. Flop, flop. 3 candy boxes fell, one after the other. A big haul. The crowd paused in a moment of awe and then erupted in cheers. Whoa! Awesome! That was quite good! Tomitaki-san was at a loss for words after seeing such shooting prowess. Amazing, Mi-chan! 3! Her accuracy was incredible. Her choice of targets wasn't bad either. The 3 Myeon had gone after were fairly large and pretty easy to knock over. They were all targets with very high return on investment. Who's up next? Satoko? Careful, the bullets are light. Next was Satoko. The rifle looked a bit big for her lithe body, but it didn't seem like she had any problem with the weight. Of course, I shall aim for the grand prize! Kechi is a professional Counter-Strike player, confirmed. She proclaimed that she was going after the teddy bear. Damn, Satoko, such a bold move! The moment she knocks it over, she's guaranteed to be in first. Good luck, Satoko-chan! Satoko was the opposite of Myeon. She aimed at the target quite carefully and squeezed the trigger. Bah, these bullets are too light! The first 2 bullets struck the bear in the torso, but it only shifted a bit. You need to aim higher towards the head or it won't work. Satoko's 3rd bullet wasn't aimed at the bear, but at the candy box below its arm. Hate to say it, but it appears the bear is just too much for me. She went boldly after the big catch, but since she switched over to less impressive prey, at the last second the crowd only gave a strained laugh. Were they laughing because she lacked the courage? These fools know nothing. A fine attempt, Satoko. You've gotten better. The palm of Myeon's outstretched hand went poof as it tapped down lightly on Satoko. She appeared to just be talking hot air, but this was actually completely calculated. Damn that Satoko. Just to avoid being in last place, she dared to switch over to an easy target. Without shame or honor. Magnificent. I'll allow you to take the bear, Rina-san. I pray for your victory. Okay. Thanks so much, Satoko-chan. How Bear-san, so cute! Rina was up next. She couldn't hit the broadside of a barn as a regular Rina, but she said that the bear was cute. I wonder how Rina-chan will do. I hope she's able to hit at least one. You're underestimating Rina, Tomoki-taki-san. It's Rina now, you know? It's Rina Ryugu, you know? If it was to get that teddy bear... Whoa! Tomitaki-san wheeled around to see what all the commotion the spectators were making was about. If it was to get that bear, she'd be able to shoot through a pinhole. The one known as Rina Ryugu could do it. She's shaking! It's shaking! How cute! Rina couldn't hide her excitement over the bear's slow rocking. Now Rina couldn't lose it. Not bad, Rina-san. The less collected you become, the stronger you get. It's okay, buddy. I'm sorry I woke you. You get pets, though. Whoa! Another big cheer. Rina's bullet hit the bear's forehead again. Not enough. The bear seemed to wobble more than before. But it might not be possible. You never know. With Rina-chan's skill, it might be. While Tomitaki-san was just as excited as the crowd, Rika-chan's analysis was not swayed by emotion. If Rina had 10 more shots, then she could surely knock it over. But with just one more, no matter how you looked at it, no go. Ow! The crowd let out a dejected groan. She had shot it right in the forehead 3 times, but it was a bit late. But they gave her a good round of applause for the attempt. How, Bear-san? Take him home, how? She should be praised for her valor, but she had no trophies to show for it. Then, at that moment, the old man flicked one of the candy boxes with his finger and handed it to Rina. That's for you, little lady. Huh? You're giving this to me? How? The gods wouldn't forgive me if I let you go home empty-handed after such a display. There was another shower of applause. Rina turned bright red and I pulled her back over to us by her hand. You did a good job. Your cute mode really surprised me. How? I really wanted Mr. Bear. What? It was easy to see that it only needed a little more to be knocked over. Rina had done quite a lot for me. I still needed to pay her back for that delicious picnic. Alright, then I'll get it and give it to you. What? Tomitaki-san had stolen the words right out of my mouth. Okay, please, Tomitaki-san, good luck. Damn you, old man, Tomitaki! Stealing the good parts for yourself. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That was gross. That was really gross. Sorry. A small hand stretched over and fell gently on my head just before I was overcome with frustration. You keep on fighting too, Kichi, okay? Tomitaki-san carefully studied the bear. Setting his sights, he shouldered the rifle while holding the other 2 shots in his hand. Why is he doing that? Yes, no doubt. Tomitaki-san is aiming for... Whoop. Whoop. The time between shots was short. It was meaningless to shoot again once it stopped shaking, so Tomitaki-san was relying on rapid fire to win the battle. It was visibly wobbling much more than it ever had before, but that was all. It still didn't fall over. How too bad! All Arena's momentary expectation from watching it sway violently turned into a dejected sigh. I really thought it would work. Oh ho ho! It seems that since you're a man, you will not be receiving any candy. That was it! It meant Tomitaki-san had no spoils of war! So both Kei-chan and Rika-chan can just shoot down a small easy prize and avoid being dead last. Avoid being the loser, huh? Oh, sorry about that. It's your turn next, Kichi-kun. Best of luck. I was the 5th shooter. I took the rifle from Tomitaki-san. If I took the ruthless route, as Mion had suggested, then I'd go for a small target. Except, when I picked up the rifle, I definitely got the feeling from it. It was burning passion. passed down to me by Tomitaki-san. The regret of not being a man enough to fell the bear that Rina wanted. Yes, that's right. If I hadn't aimed for the bear, then I wouldn't be a man! After all, that was my promise to Rina. Wow. Huh? What? Promise? What? To shoot down that bear. Then give it to Rina, that one. You mean how? The crowd went wild when they saw our conversation. Woo! Cool, Oni-chan! You got balls, man! That's not it. Fine, men of the crowd. If I didn't do this, then Rina might mug the old man running the stall on his way home. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Why can't I just express my honest feelings? Excuse me. Kichi-san surely talks to talk, but how do you actually intend to bring down the bear? Sorry. Rina and Tomitaki-san's shots did make it tilt a bit, but I think finishing the job will be difficult. Kichi-kun? Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! If only there were some way to shoot faster, I'd be able to pile more power on the sway from each hit. Good luck, Kechi-kun! Excuse me. Stop hiccuping! There we go. I'm in light. 2 more rifles. Huh? The crowd murmured amongst themselves. I wonder what Kechi-san is up to. One person can't handle 3 rifles at once. I get it. Nice thinking, Kei-chan. Mion was able to figure it out magnificently. Basically, what was taking the most time was reloading the shot. That's right. Then, by putting 3 preloaded rifles next to each other, Tomitaki-san went silent, peering at me and the bear through his lens. His photographer's blood predicted a miracle will occur. And then the crowd finally picked up on what I was planning. They let out a great cheer. They chanted my name, Kechi! Rapid fire is the key. If I miss, all is for naught. Phew! After letting out a deep breath, I paused. Relax. Now! Does he do it? Did it work? That moment, it felt like time itself had stopped. I felt like I could see the trajectory of the bullets. Hit it, and knock it down. The first shot hit the bear on its head. The second... The third. The bear swayed hard, and then... Oh! Yeah! Oh! The cheers began before the stuffed animal even finished falling off the shelf. The guy caught it before it hit the ground and tossed it over to me. You actually knocked it over. You got me! Amazing! Congratulations, Kechi-kun! Kechi-san has finally learned how to use his head. I see you in a slightly better light now. I didn't do it all by myself. Okay. Everyone hit it. and those small bits together brought it down. This trophy belongs to all of us. Right, this is from all of us working together. Me didn't hit it a single time. After holding up the teddy bear like it was a championship trophy, I handed it to Rina. Here, this is from me? No, from everyone. Thanks for always making your delicious lunches. Rina, thinking she was never actually going to get it, was momentarily speechless. Hi, Jinsokian! Welcome to the stream! Welcome. Thank you for joining! I hope you're having a nice day today. I hope. I can't, Kechi-kun. This is everyone's, after all. How? In that case, I was the one who knocked it down. And it's mine. It's mine, so I'm giving it to Rina. I pushed the stuffed animal towards her again. This time, she embraced and accepted it. You've watched out for me ever since I moved here, after all. I'm really grateful, you see. Thanks a lot. Rina got the bear. How? Kechi-kun! Thanks so much! Rina dove at me. Mian told me a few days later that Rina kissed me, but I didn't realize it during all the excitement at the time. I remembered what I was trying to say to Tomitaki-san earlier. There really isn't much of anything here, but there are lots of things you can't find anywhere else. I gained a lot from coming to Hinamazawa, especially at that moment. The crowd's cheers echoed on and on. Coffee! I want coffee! Maybe I'll get coffee when I go out and do my errands after. From the altar set up in front of the shrine, the drums sounded with a booming echo. It was the finale of the festival. I do need to get coffee for tonight, though, because I know I'll be sleepy. I'll be going off ahead then. Uh-oh, I need to go and get myself a good spot, too. Well, then, everyone, see you in a bit. Both Rika-chan and Tomitaki-san gave their farewells and disappeared into the crowd. Goodbye, both of you. I wish both of you the best in your endeavors. Now, shall we be off? Yeah, might as well go see Rika-chan's charming figure. Let's go. Yeah. Huh? Where's Rina? What are you doing? Kechi-kun! Mi-chan! Save me! Since she was carrying such a ridiculously large stuffed animal, she was being carried by the flow of people. What is she doing? She must have had her hands full taking care of that bear. Kechi, you're the one who gave her the bear. So I'll leave Rina in your care, Kei-chan. I have my hands full taking care of Satoko. Who would want to be looked after by you, Mion-san? Ouch! Please don't pull my arm! Before losing sight of Mion, I grabbed the back of Rina's collar. Kechi-kun? Not there! Don't grab me there! Always so bossy. Where can I grab then? Oh no. How? I didn't feel ashamed at all. Rina was ashamed enough for the both of us. I grabbed onto Rina's hand and dashed after Mion and the others. We're gonna be late. Let's hurry up. Yeah. You go. I hadn't realized Rina's hand was so delicate. Maybe she needed a bit more exercise and nutrition? That wasn't what I meant, not at all. My ears burned. I tried to keep calm. I repeated the phrase, "Keep it together, Kechi Mabera," in my mind, but it didn't look like I would be able to anytime soon. I really didn't want Rina to see my face right then, so I pushed onwards, dragging her along without looking back even once. There was already a huge group of people gathered at the altar in front of the shrine. The fire at the altar made it as bright as midday and just as hot. There was a pile of futons warded with sanctified rope in front of the altar. Come to think of it, they did say it was a festival where they did something with the cotton and futons. There's dirty active hands in this stream. Oh no! Oh no, dirty active hands! Hand holding! Oops. Excuse me. Kechi-san, Rina-san! We're over here! Satoko waved her hand in front row. Ah, sorry. Making our way through the mass of people, we reached the spot they'd saved. How was it? Were you able to have a little bit of excitement with Rina? You punk! So what's your plan was? Instead of replying, Mion gave us a perverse grin. How was it, Rina? Was Kei-chan's hand bigger than you thought it would be? Ha! Rina turned bright red, puffs of steam shooting out of her. I heard something slice through the air and turned around to see Mion on the ground with a welt on her face. Mion, when were you hit? Between the ha and ow of her how, I think? Rina, it's not good to punch your friends to hide your embarrassment. I didn't hit her. Whatever. How? Whatever. Thump! The thunderous beat of the drum echoed, silencing the crowd. You must all be quiet, it's beginning! One more for the counter. It was a solemn ritual. Rika-chan entered, dressed as a shrine maiden, followed by members of the municipal committee. The elders all looked at Rika-chan and clasped their hands in praise. The only thing allowed to disturb the profound silence was the flash from Tomitaki-san's camera. What's the big thing Rika-chan is holding? A hoe! A hoe that's used for the festival. It's a sacred farming tool that only the Shrine Maiden may touch. Weird. It was an awkward shape for a piece of farm equipment, not uncommon for something used in rituals. After reciting a Shinto prayer, Rika-chan approached the pile of futons gathered at the altar. She swung the hoe skillfully, plowing it into the futons. Each and every little movement of the performance was probably had to be done in a certain way. Without a doubt, this was a ritual. What's next? Airing out futons? She's purifying futons that absorbed illnesses from people over the winter. Rika holding the hose. So when Kei-chan said airing out futons, he wasn't completely wrong. Rika-chan's face was already dripping in sweat. That hoe was probably really heavy. She staggered side to side with the momentum of each swing. Satoko looked on, silently, lending her support. Worried? Rika practiced every single day with a mochi hammer. She will certainly prevail. Satoko's hands were sweaty, and whenever Rika-chan started to sway a little, she held her breath. Rika, stop that dance, you're scaring the hose. No, Kichi-kun, I am holding the hose. Why wasn't Mion a candidate to be the Shrine Maiden? It feels wrong, having Rika-chan swing around something so heavy. I'd do it if they asked me, you know. Summoning the hose. And well, it's not something just anyone could do. That's true. Shrine Maidens need to be pure after all. Mion drove her elbow into my side. With the thud of the big drum, Rika-chan gave a solemn bow and descended from the altar. That triggered a round of generous applause. After the Shinto priests had raised up the cleansed futons like a portable altar, all the spectators stood up. Following after the priests, we all marched on at a moderate pace. They descended the shrine's giant stairs in a line. What's happening now? Washing the futons in the river? Watanagashi means setting cotton adrift, you know? The procession continued right up to the bank of the stream. A fire was stoked high and it was bright as day here too. People started crowding around it and clamoring. Alright, get in line. Line up, Kichi-kun. I wondered what was up. Maybe we'd get some holy wine? red and white bean buns?
It's not food. I said it was cotton.
Ah, but of course, they didn't call it the Watanagashi for nothing. I finally understood. The municipal committee members pulled out the cotton from inside the futons and balled it up like mochi, handing it out to people. Rina dove into the line and brought out some for me as well. We then proceeded to the bank of the stream.
Since it's your first time, Kechi-kun, just copy what I do.
She held the cotton in her right hand and, waving her hand as if to purify it, she touched it to her forehead, chest, navel, and both thighs.
You do this 3 times and silently give thanks to Oyashiro-sama.
Oyashiro-sama? What's that, the name of the shrine's god?
Yes, it's the guardian deity of Hinamazawa. It brings about both miracles and curses, so you must be sure to show respect.
That sounded like a pretty frightening god, but well, when in Rome. I was officially a resident of Hinamazawa now, after all. Doing as Rina showed me, I touched the cotton over myself 3 times. Thank you, Oyashiro-sama. Thank you, Oyashiro-sama. Oyashiro-sama.
This way, all the evil that possesses you is sucked out by the cotton. Then you let it gently drift away on the stream, and you're done.
Together, Rina and I set our pieces of cotton afloat on the surface of the water. Yes, Hinamazawa! Now I understand that part of the song. The flowers of cotton blooming in the water had sucked out all the evil festering in Hinamazawa and drifted off, disappearing into the distance.
I kill you, you kill me. No, Hinamazawa.
Passage had made me a true resident of Hinamazawa. While staring off into the stream, I somehow got separated from Rina. I wasn't very lonely, though. I know this place now. This is where I live, my home. It's probably better if I just stay here instead of wandering around aimlessly. Someone would surely find me while I was enjoying the evening breeze. I heard a familiar voice. It was Tomitaki-san's. I headed towards it. I don't know. How did it go, Tomitaki-san? Were you able to get some good shots? Yeah, fortunately. Oh, I remember this part from the anime, I think. Tomitaki-san was with a girl. I felt a little like I was intruding.
Oh, it's her. Yeah, I remember her.
How was it, Kechi-kun? Did you enjoy the festival? From the way she spoke, it seemed... It seemed like she was a resident of Hinamazawa. I really should try harder to remember people's faces here. What was her name? Well, it was fun. My face must have given away how desperately I was trying to remember her name because she gave a lighthearted chuckle. It's probably because it hasn't been long since you moved here. It's pretty hard to believe, seeing how friendly you've gotten with the other kids. If that's how it looked, it was probably all thanks to Rina Mion. Perhaps you feel more like a resident of Hinamazawa after taking part in the festival today? I wonder about that. Oh, that's not like you. I had tried to get used to Hinamazawa, but there were still plenty of things I didn't know. The faces of people I'd met, for example. Things that had happened in the past as well. Oh, you're feeling left out because of something like that? It's not so much as feeling left out. It's just, I'm not sure how to say it. That incident at the dam construction site, the fighting over it and other conflicts, that terrible incident they pretended they didn't even know about whenever I brought it up. Even though it was in the past, as someone living in the Hinamazawa, it wasn't wrong to want to know about both the good and the bad that had happened here. If it will put you at ease, then I'll tell you everything I know. Tomitaki-san's smile had me more relieved than I'd ever been. It was hard to think of what to ask when someone said, "Ask me anything," though. It is! Even when there was so much I wanted to ask. Then, could you tell me about what happened when the dam was being constructed? There was a big incident where Hinamazawa was going to be submerged, right? Oh, I moved. I think the locals would be more knowledgeable about the dam than I am. Well, if you don't mind, I'll tell you what I know. It's only what I read in the newspaper, though. Tomitaki-san's eyes entered an unfocused gaze as he searched through his memories. Then he spoke, Saboka. The decision to start the dam project was finalized 7 or 8 years ago. I heard it was the next major project after Kurobi. There were 3 major issues in Japan at that time: improving inter-island and transportation infrastructure, meeting the higher demand for electricity, and the flood control. There was a boom of dam building due to the massive economic stimulus they provided on top of generating electricity and flood control. Hinamazawa had the right conditions to support dam construction, so it was singled out. This is in Japan. The dam reservoir would have covered quite a lot of ground then when it was completed. The entire area, right up to Yaguchi, way upstream, would be underwater. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but why did they have to pick a populated area like Hinamazawa? Couldn't they have instead picked a place where nobody lived? I'm not really sure why, but I heard that it was just the right terrain for building a dam. Of course, there were protests here in Hinamazawa. Rika-chan had said there were a battle. From that choice of words, I had guessed things had turned violent. There was a trial, and it was even brought up before the national diet. It was covered in the Tokyo newspapers, too. Mion had told me all about that as well. I'm sure every resident of Hinamazawa had united to fight together. The feeling of solidarity found here, which could not be expressed properly with mere words, was likely brought about by the battle. As a result, bribery and scandals were brought to light. As things got more and more complicated, they eventually halted construction. If I wanted to know now, was my only chance to ask. It was certainly a bizarre incident that boys my age would be curious about. I felt a little shame for the fact that I was petty enough to have my curiosity piqued by Rina and Mion's refusal to talk about the event, but I figured I might as well ask since I had the chance, just so I would stop thinking about it so much. So, there was a dismemberment, right? There was. I happened to be here in Hinamazawa at that time, so I remember it well. Tomitaki-san's answer was nonchalant in contrast to my hesitantly forced out question. It was about this time 4 years ago. It was the day of the Watanagashi, if I recall correctly. Debate on whether to continue construction on the dam was in disarray. Scandal after scandal rocked the project near the end. The incident that was the final nail in the coffin for the dam project. A fight at the dam construction site ended in the victim being murdered. Fearing prosecution, the 6 assailants divided the remains into 6 pieces and each hid one. 5 of the 6 criminals turned themselves in out of guilt, but one was still on the run. The right arm he'd hidden had yet to be found. The major details lined up with what was in the tabloid I'd read earlier. It certainly was a tragic incident, but it wasn't so terrible that Rina and Mion needed to hide it from me. I guess they didn't want someone who just moved here to have a negative impression of Hinamazawa. I felt grateful for having friends who worried so much about me, as well as shame for still being so interested in it. Ow. It was near the end of the trouble with the dam, you see, so everyone is saying that it was Oyashiro-sama's curse. Oyashiro-sama's curse, huh? Oyashiro-sama was the name of the god at the shrine that held the festival today, if I recalled correctly. I see. Their guardian deity drained divine punishment down on the evil dam construction for trying to flood Hinamazawa. Apparently, the younger ones didn't think so, but it seems the elderly in the village never doubted that it was Oyashiro-sama's curse. The woman with the Tomitaki-san said with a mischievous chuckle. Tomitaki-san began laughing with her. It was so infectious I ended up laughing as well. Why? Why are they... But I wonder about now. There are quite a few, I think. Amongst the youth, too. A few what? People who believe in Oyashiro-sama's curse. The woman's lips were still curled into a smile, but her expression turned stern. Then after that, it continued every year, always around this time. Continued? What continued? Sorry, lad. Sorry. Tomitaki-san paused for a second, as if to build up some suspense. Then he whispered to me, as if someone might have been listening. Every year on the day of the Watanagashi, somebody dies. The year following the dismemberment, on the day of the Watanagashi, a man from Hinamazawa who had supported the dam fell off a cliff overlooking some rapids and died while he was on vacation. Unfortunately for his wife, the body was never recovered. He supported the dam construction even though he lived in Hinamazawa. Even though at the time there were whispers amongst the elderly saying it was Oyashiro-sama's curse. The woman chuckled mischievously again. Then the next year, the night of the Watanagashi, the shrine's Shinto priest died suddenly from an unknown illness. His wife drowned herself in the bog that night. The shrine's Shinto priest? You mean he was from the shrine here? The woman nodded. There was a rumor amongst the villagers that they weren't able to quell Oyashiro-sama's anger. Then the year after that, again on the night of the Watanagashi, they discovered the battered body of a local housewife. Up until now, all these mysterious deaths were people involved with the dam or who had connections with Oyashiro-sama. With that in mind, could the housewife have been involved in some way too?
Exactly,
the woman stated slyly. No, it was more menacingly. One of the victim's relatives, you see, was connected to the younger brother of the dam's porter who fell to his death 2 years before.
What a fun festival!
The younger brother is still alive, it seems, but it did bother him quite a bit, so he moved to the neighboring town. Oh. For a while, I stood there with my mouth agape. The battle over the dam construction, with the Hinamazawa's future at stake, and the murder at the center of it all, that was all I knew, and that was all I wanted to ask about. But that wasn't all there was to the story. Homicide, body disposal, accidental deaths, terminal illness, suicide, fatal beatings. I'm a pretty level-headed person. I don't really want to believe in curses, but the freakish deaths have happened every year on the day of the Watanagashi, and all of them are related to the dam construction? It was easy to dismiss each of them as coincidences by themselves, but when you put them all together, dismissing all of them as coincidence would then defy logic. I don't believe in curses, but every single year, on the day of the Watanagashi, somebody or something makes it happen without fail. The woman chuckled again, as if she picked up on what I was thinking. It felt like she was saying, maybe there was, maybe we frightened him, stuff like that. I felt embarrassed at being read so easily. I pressed Tomitaki-san to continue, a bit of impatience and irritation in my tone. Then, so someone died the next year, right? Who was it that time? I wonder, who do you think, Kechi-kun? The hell? The way he said it didn't agree with me. The sarcastic tone ticked me off. Don't avoid the question, I'm serious here. Hey, calm down, Kechi-kun. I realized when she tried to calm me down that I had been panicking. We weren't trying to avoid the question, Kechi-kun. It's just, when you say the next year, that's today. When she hesitated to say it, Tomitaki-san finished for her. I broke into a cold sweat. I really didn't like the direction this was headed. Nobody wants to speak of it, but they all think it's going to happen again tonight. The festival was so cheerful, though. Well, the victim last year, the housewife, she was a non-believer. It turns out she didn't even attend the Watanagashi festival. There was a rumor going around that if you didn't participate in the festival, you would incur Oyashiro-sama's wrath. Didn't you hear anything about this, Kechi-kun? I never even heard a whisper of that rumor. Then the reason everyone was at the festival was they were afraid of the curse? I figured that must have been the reason. There were a lot more people at the Watanagashi than usual. I guess everyone was just afraid after all of Oyashiro-sama's curse. I couldn't utter a single word. In this modern age, where we've made progress in all scientific fields, shedding light on the unknown and misunderstood, where black and white television has been eradicated and we've sent men to the moon, even with all of our accomplishments, this can exist in modern society? Tons of invitations were sent out to neighboring towns, youth groups to help pad the numbers. But after that string of events, few decided to join. The municipal committee members were complaining about how hard it was to gather participants. Also, the police are treating each case as isolated. They don't believe they're connected. They're trying to keep it quiet, so it's all plainclothes officers. It really began to dawn on me why Rina and Mion were reluctant to talk. If nothing happened during this Watanagashi, everything would have been over with and I'd be none the wiser. If nothing happened, all would be well. In that case, it would all end up just being crazy talk. I should have just pretended like I knew nothing from the beginning. Then they wouldn't have had to act like nothing happened, and we would have all gotten back to the life as usual. Maybe it was just too much for him after all. The woman ran her fingers through her hair as she sighed. No, it wasn't. Not at all. I had to try to act strong, but that just served to emphasize how much the information had unsettled me. After seeing how I looked, Tomitaki-san appeared to regret saying anything. Letting out a sigh, he then spoke, forcing an awkward, upbeat demeanor. Ketchi-kun, surely you don't believe in such things as curses. Well, no. If the causes of all the crimes were unknown and the perpetrators and their methods all mysterious, then I would like it's the work of a curse. But that's not how things are in reality. The police are investigating the evidence and suspects to uncover the truth. Hearing him say police made me feel a lot better. It was perfect for repelling the word curse. The first one, the dismemberment, for example. I told you, didn't I? All but one of the perpetrators were arrested. It's only a matter of time for the last one. The motive turned out to have been an argument they had while intoxicated. That's no curse. Don't you agree? That was true. If it didn't happen on the day of the Watanagashi, then I wouldn't think it was related to the curse at all. The accidental death of the man who supported the dam is the same. He was in a position that made others hate him. The police made a point of investigating from that angle. They concluded it was an accident, not foul play. But they both happened on the day of the festival, right? Ha ha ha! Just think about it, Ketchi-kun. Do you think people with a lot of enemies here in Hinamazawa could participate easily in a local festival? It would be especially hard for them to be around during the Watanagashi. So they probably left Hinamazawa intentionally for around this time of year to travel, don't you think? It wasn't a very clear explanation, but I sort of understood what Tomoki-san was saying. So I pressed out earnestly, asking more questions so that I could convince myself. Then, Tomoki-san, what about the priest who died after that? The one with the unknown illness. That was also happened on the day of the festival. It's even easier to explain what happened to the Shinto priest. The Watanagashi is a really big event that happens once a year. It was probably from all the built-up stress. Or it may have been because of a pre-existing condition. But it was an unknown illness. It's hard to believe something with an unknown cause could exist with all our advanced medicines. It's just an exaggeration. Rumors making rumors. Anyone would get worked up over having incidents happen 2 years in a row. The sudden death is quite unnatural, though. Of course, the police ordered an autopsy because of the strange way he died. But there wasn't enough for them to open a full investigation, you know? Turns out it was just a sudden death due to illness. The priest's wife committed suicide, correct? What about that? I believe I already explained that. Everyone was shaken up by the incident happening for a third year. Those who are of strong faith were quick to believe that it was the work of the curse. Of course that incident, the priest's wife. Apparently they found a suicide note that said something like, "My death will quell Orishiro-sama's anger." Well, then how about the next incident with the housewife? That happened on the day of the Watanagashi too. The perpetrator has already been caught, and the case has been closed. Turns out it was just some nut job trying to continue the legacy of the Hinamazawa curse. Then how about the incident the next year? Oh yeah, this year. This is the next year. Tomitaki-san gave a hearty laugh. Nothing will happen. Not this year. There was never a curse to begin with. It's just that a group of people believed it was the explanation for a string of coincidences. My internal computer finally got itself back on track. I felt a bit embarrassed by how childish I'd become after losing control and panicking. I can see very clearly now that Ketchi-kun really does love Hinamazawa. Even if Oyashiro-sama's curse actually did exist, Ketchi-kun couldn't bring himself to believe that such a thing existed. I felt very relieved. I could probably just forget everything I heard tonight. I'll greet Rina and Mion tomorrow with the same smile as always. They'd probably also like tonight to end without incident, so they can continue on tomorrow without having worried me. Perhaps seeing my change in attitude, the woman who had been listening, it stretched as she got up from the rock she was sitting on. Well then, I should be getting back. Goodness, I think I might have gone on a bit too long. There were so few people compared to the crowd from before. I could only make out a few groups of families enjoying the cool evening air. I looked at the watch. It seemed we talked for a better part of an hour. Didn't you come along with your friends, Kechi-kun? Not going to look for them? Oh yeah, they might all be looking for me. Yeah, you're quite the scoundrel making the girls look for you. See you, Kechi-kun. Have a nice night. You too, Jiro-san. I'll see you a bit later. Tomonitaki-san seems to be quite the scoundrel himself, so his name is Jiro. After dusting off her backside, she disappeared into the crowd of people still busy cleaning up the shrine grounds. But, Kechi-kun! So sorry! In her place, Rina came running over. I could see all the others behind her. Speak of the devil. There they are. My bad, Kei-chan. We got caught up in our discussion. I'd completely forgotten about them while caught up in my own conversation, so we were even. My, so Tomitaki-san was with you. This works out perfectly. We still need to settle the shooting gallery competition. Nothing can possibly go wrong tonight. Everything will be fine. They will just go back to their happy everyday lives. That's right. So I guess I'm gonna end up dead last. In the end, after my dramatic victory, Rika-chan was the last challenger, but there weren't many targets left. The ones remaining were all tiny and difficult to hit. She did take her time and aim, but all 3 shots completely missed. She was to end up sharing the loser's crown with Tomitaki-san. However, she did her little mewing cry in front of the owner, and he turned to mush instantly. She was given a pack of gum as a consolation prize. Her methods were a bit audacious, but she did avoid being the loser after magnificently. Come to think of it, Rika-chan is quite the trickster. I have no idea what Kechi is talking about. Now then, it's decided that Tomitaki-san is dead last. Everyone cheered and applauded. Tomitaki-san smiled wryly, slightly bewildered. So, Tamaki-san, are you ready? Penalty time! Huh? Oh, I completely forgot about that. You're too naive, Tomitaki-san. This is why our club can never lose. Mion pulled a felt-tip marker from her pocket. Oh, it's that. Show him some mercy, Mion. At least use a washable marker. A permanent one is too harsh. Ahaha! It just has to be permanent. It comes off when you do the laundry anyway. Whoa, whoa, what is this? Please take it easy on me. All of us pinned his arms behind his back and Mion approached him with the marker in one hand. And squip, squip, squip. But she didn't write on Tamaki-san's face. She wrote on the shirt he was wearing. Oh no, I got the hiccups. You better have your big break this year, Mion. Rina took up the marker next. Show me your photos next time, okay? Rina. It was a little heartwarming, and I just had to laugh. Haha! This is where like a farewell card than a penalty. Ho ho ho! I'm not as soft as the rest. I'll make sure this is a proper penalty. Excuse me. Haha! Dead last, said Toko. Try harder next time, Rika. Here you go, Kechi-san. I couldn't decide what to write, but based on what kind of penalty this was probably the most appropriate. Come back and play again, Kechi. Tomitaki-san was silent the entire time. Thank you, Luminite. Excuse me. Except those. Elves aren't cute. At first, he was quite bewildered, but now he had a different look on his face. So I have to wear this all the way back to Tokyo as part of the penalty? Of course! You'd better wear it all the way home!
Ahaha! You could wear it when you come back. It would be nice.
He appeared deeply moved. Embarrassment mixed with a wealth of other emotions made him turn a bright red. Understood. I'll wear this the next time I come here. I promise. Everyone cheered and applauded. It was the finest parting gift possible for Buddy heading out tonight. I saw the woman who was with Tamaki-san standing near the festival grounds. It seemed Tamitaki-san noticed her too and knew it was time to leave. Seems like your guest is waiting. Isn't it about time? Yeah, that's certainly how it seems. Tomitaki-san headed off towards her and seemed to apologize for making her wait. We all shouted stuff at Tomitaki-san. Each time we did, he looked back and waved his hand. Eventually, he faded into the darkness of the night, out of sight. It was quite the casual farewell. This wasn't the first time any of us had seen someone off. They had done the same thing many times before. He's gone. Well, it's about time we take off too. Rika-chan had to stay behind with the other committee members since they were having a meeting. Satoko was tagging along with her. I headed back home with the usual suspects. The walk back was quite lively, with talk of the day's war stories. Should have done this, should have done that, that kind of stuff. I'm sorry. Rina and I parted ways with Mion, and then it was just the two of us. Then we got to my house, and I parted ways with Rina as well. It's already pretty late. Are you still alright by yourself?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. It's close. I'm going to run too.
If you run into some weirdo, just yell.
If someone does come, will you come and save me? Maybe?
If I hear you.
How? Okay! I'll scream loud enough so you can hear me.
Merrily spinning her arms around at high speed, Rina dashed off. She was fine. In that mode, not even an adult could stand against her. Rina's cheerful presence disappeared and it finally became quiet again. The curse that not a single person even whispered about. The more I learned about it tonight, the more unsettling it became. It didn't show out in any of their faces, but they were probably all quite concerned about it as well. But if nothing happens tonight, then it all ends up being just crazy talk. Nothing will happen, nothing bad, nothing at all.
What's wrong, Kechi? Why are you standing in a place like that? Come inside, you'll catch a cold.
It was my mom. Did you go, Mom? To the Watanagashi festival? In the end, your father didn't wake up, so I missed it. A little disappointing. Mom stuck her tongue out with a bit of an embarrassed look on her face. Oh no. Oh no. Not the mom. Not the mom. Is this the end? Okay. Good timing, Ludwin, because this is the end and I'm going to go eat food. We got more tips. Oh, we learned more of the story. We learned more of the story. Yay! Okay, now it's time for me to start my day. Thank you, everyone, for joining me and for sticking around. Sorry about the complications in the beginning. I was so out of it. So I'm going to eat food and rest up for tonight's stream at 8 p.m. EST. I'm going to be continuing the Grey Garden. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning, and I hope everyone has a nice rest of their day, and I hope to see you all again soon. Hope to see you all again tonight. Maybe. Some of you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And if you enjoyed, please leave a like. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you, everyone. And I hope to see everyone again soon. Bye-bye for now.